Hello, it's Tony here from Teaching Techniques, Tips and Tools. Today I'd like to tell you about Google Drawings. It's something that I've only recently started using and I wished I'd found it years ago. It makes it so easy to produce really interesting, useful diagrams and drawings to place within your teaching notes. This is an example of what I've been recently working on. So how to create this sort of thing is you go into your Google Drive, open Google Drawings, so I'll just open a blank one and just show you. So what I did was I go to Insert, Image, search the web and type in there what you're looking for. I'm looking for a head shape, so find a head shape. Here we are. Now all the images that you find there are copyright free, which is another bonus. Now what I want to do is actually trace around this head shape, and that's because once I trace around it I can change the colour because I don't actually want it to be black, and I can change the shape very simply. So to do this I'm going to make it zoom in so I can make it easier to work with, and then I'm going to go to this polyline tool. Now this polyline tool can be a little bit fiddly, but it's worth the patience because of what you can do after you've traced it. You can change the colour as many times as you wish, and you can change the shape of the object because of every time you click you create a little dot which you can then move. You'll see that when I've finished. There we go. I'm going to now just go back to normal view. So now I've done this, just stop that, move it out of the way and remove that image. And now this is the new image I've just created. So what I'm going to do is change the colour to a sort of a flesh colour, and I'm going to change the outline to a flesh colour as well. And what I mentioned before about you can change the shape of the image. So if you double click, you see your dots appear. So let's say I just wanted to point out to the learners that some people have flat crowns. And this is roughly what a flat crown would look like. And we also have, some people have quite prominent occipital bones, which is just here. So we just move these about. You can also move the dots up and down. Here we go. So now I've completely changed that head shape. So the next thing I might want to point out to the learners is that you want to actually create a little bit of lift just there. Put some arrows in there. I want to just change the line, make it a little bit better, change the colour so it's a bit more obvious. Just put some arrows here just to point that out. And I might want to actually make an issue just here. So I'll put some arrows just there. The image itself doesn't have a background. If you'd like a background, what you need to do is right click, select background, and then you have a choice out of a solid background or a gradient background. The next thing to consider is actually how to import it within your document. So what you need to do now is go to your document, and then put your, as you can see, this document I've already included some images, but if you go and put your cursor where you'd like your next image to go, then go to Insert and Drawing. You've got a choice of two. If you select New, then that will take you to a blank Google Drawing for you to draw from scratch, or you go to your Drive and there you can select a drawing that you've already created. Just select it and then it imports it straight into your Google document. I hope you found that useful.